All right, welcome back to Magness Arena Pioneer postgame. Denver gets 5 goals from 5 different players, 5 unanswered goals at one point after trailing it 2-0, and holds on to beat Omaha 5-3. The final. Joining me, head coach Jim Montgomery. Coach, we were saying in that first period, you're trailing 2-0, but other than the power play goal and the turnover with the bad line change, you played a great period of hockey. So when you're in that locker room, what did you tell the guys? Because whatever it was in that second period, it's like the floodgates opened.
Well, we just said, let's stick with it. We thought we had puck possession 75% of the time and that we were going to be able to crack their goalie, who made some good saves in the first. And then the other part we said is we got to defend our net a little bit better. We didn't block out tonight, and not only did it happen on that second goal, but it happened 3 other instances where usually our defensemen are really good at that.
Yeah, and we knew going into this game what a vaunted power play unit they had. They score on their first power play in the first few seconds. You're thinking, wow, we got to really stay out of the box. But you end up going 5 straight penalty kills after that.
Yeah, our penalty kill got a lot better after that, and I give credit to Coach Carl and our penalty killers for making sure that they took away what they're trying to do. And, of course, Tanner Gillette made some big saves.
A huge first goal of the game that you get, and you just felt it from the minutes leading up to that first goal, that once Denver got the first one, a lot more were going to happen. I just didn't think it was going to be 5 in a row.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you were wrong.
I'm wrong a lot, but it was a tremendous effort tonight in that you got all 4 lines that really seemed to contribute.
Yeah, I mean, every line was jumping, and they were making plays, and they all had opportunities to score. And I thought our puck support offensively through the neutral zone, offensive zone was really good.
In that first period, Omaha was incredibly opportunistic. Whatever turnover or loose puck that you meant, it was like an odd man rush the other way. That didn't seem to happen in the second and third period. What were you able to do differently?
Well, our defensemen stayed inside the dots and were able to take away any penetration through the middle of the ice, and I think that allowed us to counterattack quickly with them just bumping pucks past their two-man forecheck.
You're also able to get 2 power play goals tonight, which, is one of the reasons I think you won the game tonight also.
Yeah, I mean, it's special teams we knew would be big, especially, and I said to our power play that they need to be better in their power play, and they were tonight.
Now, this Omaha team, is led by that top group of Ortega and Olafson and Morelli. But, other than that first period, again, you did a great job of neutralizing those guys.
Yeah, we did a better job of 5 guys recognizing when, especially Ortega, was on the ice.
Yeah, and Liam Finley, I mean, wow, second weekend in a row, guy was a lightning rod out there. It's like the whole game has slowed down for him, or confidence, or combination of both. But here's a guy who was in and out of the lineup and not really knowing where his freshman year was going, to a guy that's playing like one of the best players on the ice.
He's awesome. The player that we've seen the last 3 games is why we recruited him here. He's got his offensive confidence. He's got some swagger. He's buying time and space. And even that pass he made to Marcinu was pretty nice on that 2-on-0, and their goalie made a fantastic save.
Obviously, the result at 2-0 after 1, not what you had drawn up. But going into tomorrow night, what sort of things would you anticipate doing differently?
Well, I don't know if we're going to do much differently. I just think the most important part is going to be our intensity, our execution, and making sure we play fast, because it's going to be hard for them to keep that kind of pace. As we've seen a lot of teams on the second night, they tend to tire in the second half. And
they seem to have problems with your forecheck all night long. I mean, every time you had the pressure in their zone, they seem to struggle with you guys.
Well, you know what? I got to watch the film to see that. They'll make their adjustments, and we'll have to make ours. But I like the way our team played. We were on top of them.
All right. Well, congratulations on the win. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thanks, Jay.
All right. That's head coach Jim Montgomery. We'll wrap things up for Magness when we return on Pioneer Postgame.